Hello, beautiful people. Let's take a moment to straighten our spines wherever we are. We're taking this little break of 15-20 minutes to get in touch with our quiet, true nature that resides always within us. And that place can be quiet and not moved around, no matter what else is happening around us. So it's lovely to touch in with that place at least once a day, if not multiple times. So thank you for coming. Feet on the ground, hips in the chair, head rising like a helium balloon floating up, so the spine is effortlessly elongated. And let's take a breath in through the nose, settle ourselves into this divine vertical. Sigh out any breath, any tension, any emotions that may have gotten caught up. And let's breathe in again, filling ourselves with fresh energy and possibilities, and out with the old. And one more time, breathing in, and get it all out. So let's keep the breath flowing gently. It's going to come in and out through the nose, so probably get to settle into a comfortable rhythm. And we're tuning in to our inner practices. So today we're going to do a little bit of facial tapping, and the breath is happening no matter what else we're doing. If you ever feel confused or overwhelmed by the movements, very simple, just let them go and focus on the breath. And when you feel centered, feel free to join back in or just stay with the breath. So I'm going to take my glasses off right now because we're going to be working with the face. And let's just shake out our hands. I'm shaking them up so you can see them. You can shake them down and continue to breathe. And because these movements that we do are quite subtle, sometimes they can be overlooked in their value. So what we're going to do is tap lightly around one eye. So take your fingers. I tend to use my middle finger, maybe a couple of the other finger pads. The hand is curved, and we're tapping very, very gently at the temple area and at the outer corner of the eye. Now we're going to tap around the eye socket coming under the eye very delicately. It's almost like you're listening with your fingertips, and you're setting the mood with your breath. And eventually you come up to the inside of the nose, into that cavern where the eyebrow begins, and tapping out along the eyebrow bone. Let's do that one more time, ever so delicately. If you feel tenderness, you want to get even more sensitive. Breathing, smiling, and appreciating the area around your eye and the eye socket and eyebrow bone. So let's rest the hand now and breathe and feel. And notice if there are any differences between the eye that you've tapped and the eye that is waiting in the wings. So quite normally we would do both eyes at the same time, but I don't know, I can feel quite a difference of how my awareness of the sensation, even of echoes of movement and touch. So let's do the other side now. So beginner's mind, because it may be a different experience, so we want to have that openness and freshness every time. We're breathing, we're sitting tall, and we begin by tapping lightly around the temple area. And when you're ready, take that little trip, slow tapping under the eye, following the bony path of the eye socket. Take your time, little taps proceeding slowly along their path, coming up the inside of the bridge of the nose, and then tapping out along the eyebrow bone. Smile, breathe, connect to what you're doing. This is the here and now. This is where we want to breathe, feel, and be. So we're taking that second circle possibly, or maybe you're taking a very luxurious first circle, who knows. And then when you're done, rest that hand, breathe and feel. It's almost as if the breath continues to stoke the spark of the connection and the feeling. And now we're going to do a little bit more tapping around through the face. Now I'm going to pop out my little AirPods. That shouldn't affect your sound too much. I'll put them back in when we finish with the ears. But what we're going to do now is unroll the ears. So just find some nice tip of the ears, pull, massage, get every part of the ears that you can. Pull down, massage the earlobes. Try to cover every part of your ear. Massage the little flap in front of the ear. Here it's nice to yawn a little bit. Take some time because this whole area from the temples, the fronts of the ears, and the chewing muscles, they're all interconnected. And then come around the ear again, this time coming through the middle of the ear. Keep breathing, deepen and smooth out your breath. And then the final time we're going to come right in where the ear joins the skull. Get in there gently. And then just a little bit of general, get the rest of the ear. Just squeeze, move, twist, massage. Take a nice breath in and exhale. Just feel that. We have acupuncture and acupressure points in the ears that connect to every part of the body. I'm going to pop these back in. I feel like a Tron. I'm a virtual being with all this tech. All right. So now, before I put those back on, we're going to tap now along the sides of the nose and under the cheekbones with an upward tap under the cheekbones, so we're lifting this beautiful area. So you can start at the top and just tap lightly along the sides of the nose. Beside the nostrils, you might find your sinuses respond. They might even open. And then tapping along the curve, the apple of your cheek, but tapping upwards. Just lightly, going delicately, smiling. We want to own any lines of wisdom, but we want to get rid of any stress that is held in the face. Okay. And just relax and feel that. Smile with it. Now I'm going to pop my glasses back on. You can pop yours back on if you want to. So we're going to come up the throat, but I'm going to be careful of my lavalier. You can go right up the center of the throat. So lightly tapping around the breastbone area. I'm just going around in a circle. There's always a spot that I can't touch depending on the headset or the lavalier, but you can go up and down the throat. I like to do butterfly hands, as though my fingers are fluttering like butterfly wings coming up the front of the throat, and do spend some time at the base of the throat. The thyroid gland is living here, and the parathyroid is actually shaped like a butterfly. So we get to connect with the throat energy, and let's come up the sides of the neck. When you get to the ear, make a peace sign and just tap one finger in front, one behind. And then a little bit around the shoulders, coming up the back of the neck. When we get to the base of the skull, tap across, back and forth across, back down. Relax, shake out your hands, move your head around. Feel any little tingles or effervescence in your face. And we'll finish the facial tapping by doing the crown of the head. Today we're going to go all over. You just want to make sure you're tapping the whole scalp and imagining as well the reverberation that goes through your skull, through the bone and the fluids that bathe the brain. So you can also be tuning your hypothalamus, your pituitary, your pineal gland, because wherever we put our belief and our thoughts, that becomes a clear pathway for energy, for chi, for prana. And just release, 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 release. And then brushing, clearing the energy, that we don't have to touch the face, just an inch or two in front. Inhale, come up the throat, over the face, slowly enough that you can feel the warmth of your hands, and then brush down and just flush that off. I'll move away a little bit so you can see more of the whole action. Inhale over the face, exhale, shake it off. Inhale over the face, exhale, shake it off. And I invite you to come to standing now. You can stay in your seat, but it's nice to have a little bit of a variety. And rock from foot to foot, becoming sensitive to your feet. Some of that sensitivity we've woken up in the face is already translating here. And then find your even footprint. Crown of the head floating up, and we'll do a little full body movement to circulate the qi. We call this joining yin and yang. So the yang energy is the sun, the heavenly energy above, and the yin energy is the earth nurturing energy. And these two energies complement one another, and we want them to be in lovely balance. So I've called this exercise Buddha holds up the world. It can be called yin merges with yang, whatever you like. We'll begin with the hands cupped, gently resting in front of the low belly or the waistline. Again, this depends on your arm length. And on the inhalation, we raise the energy up as though we're lifting something in our palms. We spin the palms, the fingers face in, and we press the sky. We stretch ourselves. We're holding up the sky, receiving sky energy, yang energy. On the exhalation, the hands start to turn, and the palms face up, and we bend our knees, and we curve over, and we reach towards the earth, whatever is a comfortable amount to reach over. On the inhalation, earth energy comes up through our feet, comes up with our hands. We press up, we feel the sky, and as we exhale, we curve over and we feel the earth. On the inhalation, earth, support, yin energy, nourishing energy flows up through us, and we touch the sky with it. And as we exhale, we're pouring sky energy down through us, connecting to the yin energy. So we're flowing the yin energy up through every part of our body, and then we're exhaling the yang energy down through every part of our body. So our body is becoming a clear and polished channel without any obstructions to the flowing of these two energies. And start to slow the movement down just a little bit, gently slowing your breath down so you get a full inhalation, and then slowing your exhalation down so that you're taking just a little bit more time. When we slow down, we can often tap into what our bodies are really saying to us, what we're really feeling. And we're also slowing down our nervous system. Let's do one more. On the inhale, lifting up, holding up the sky, feeling the yang energy, the inspiration, and then turning the head forward, softening the arms into a nice frame. Feel the earth. Feel this beautiful round ball of energy. Imagine that it's shimmering with the beautiful colors, whatever you would imagine, of the sky and the earth. It could be a shimmering ball of golden light, white light, rainbow-colored light. And as we exhale, we're pouring this light like oil, like medicated healing oil, pouring it down. And it's washing away, clearing any impurities out of our body. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, gather the energy. Let's open the arms to the sides, spreading the wings. Exhale, softening. Inhale, feel the earth energy coming up through you. You're meeting the sky. You're gathering that beautiful ball of alchemical light. And as you exhale, it's like beautiful oil pouring through you and moving the impurities, just encouraging them to pour out through your feet. And they will be processed and transformed by Mother Earth back into healing, nurturing energy. I'm going to step a little closer. We're going to finish today with a little bit of, Chi facial. Got a little message. I'll take my glasses off again. This is a little bit of a continuation of the last exercise where we're going to gather Chi from the earth. And what we're going to do for the Chi facial is cup our hands just a little bit in front of our face, and we'll be doing a little circular massage, bringing luminosity to the face. And you want your palms just close enough to your face that you feel the warmth. So I'll move back a little further. And we're standing comfortably, connected to sky above, earth below. The knees are soft, the elbows are a little bit lifted, and you're holding a ball of beautiful Chi between your hands. Exhale. On the inhalation, let the Chi press your hands apart. Palms down, you're gathering earth energy. Exhale as before. Palms up, relax. Inhale, earth energy rising up, touching sky energy, beautiful ball of light. And exhale, we're going to gather this light, bring the hands together, and rest this ball of light in front of the face, near the chin. On the inhalation, circle up one side of the face. On the exhalation, down the other. You have beautiful minerals and healing herbs, if you want, that you've gathered from the earth. You have inspiration and wisdom from the sky as well. And you're melting any stress. The Chi cream or ointment is penetrating through your skin into the supporting structures. Stress is melting, and beautiful shimmering luminosity is being brought outwards. Let's go a few circles in the opposite direction. Take your time, creating a radiant face to match your radiant spirit. And then bringing this to a close, relaxing the shoulders, rubbing the palms briskly to create heat. We're going to cup the eyes. When you've got some heat, cup the palms over the eyes, relax the shoulders, lower the chin a little bit, and allow yourself to breathe smoothly and gently, drawing soothing, relaxing energy into the eyes, resting them. A lot of computer time these days. Letting the organ of sight turn inwards and rest. And then the hands are going to turn into magnets. On an exhalation, the magnet hands pull any impurities away from the eyes. Take a little look, and then just let them go. Let them go like ribbons. Wave bye-bye. And then inhale, gather sky energy, and exhale, paint a giant rainbow of healing light and life force energy around you. I'm going to come a little closer, and we're going to finish with the heart cleansing, just a couple of rounds. So we're holding our hands cupped in front of the heart, because this is helpful to clear emotions so that we can be refreshed. And it clears our own emotions as well as the emotions that come up when we hear the news or we feel the collective around us as we're sensitive. So the sound we're going to use is and that's a sound that clears any heat or buildup in the heart. So take an inhalation here, and as you make the sound, your fingers dive forward, pull back, and you open your heart to spread its wings. On the inhalation, you soften the arms and you bring fresh healing energy in. Let's do that again. Soften and receive the beautiful healing energy that is constantly available. Fill the chambers of your heart and the energy area around the heart. We'll do one more today. And rest your hands over your heart center. Breathe into the front and back, sides, the ceiling and floor of your heart region. And then slide your heart-drenched hands down to the heart below the horizon. The horizon is the navel. There's the heart above the horizon, and the womb and lower belly are the heart below the horizon. And take a few grounding, settling breaths into this region. Again, front, back, right, left, top and bottom. Feel your connection to the earth and the sky as you continue your enriched breathing. And namaste, my beloveds. Thank you so much for tuning in. I feel your energy, and we join together. So even though we might be at a distance physically, we're united in the heart, and that's what counts. Many blessings.